So anyway, that's the first part of the project done. Now that I have the two ends set in place, I can start running my 6-inch spiral. But before I do that, we gotta insulate it. Now, you could go crazy for this part, but since this space is conditioned, I'm just going with an R4 insulation, no strips, just a single layer bubble wrap. Now, I don't think I'm going to require too much insulation for what I'm pushing through here. Plus, it's not all that cold in here, so maybe I don't need to go so nuts. I thought about it at first, but nah. Let's keep it simple. One of my biggest pet peeves is that I go to a restaurant or an axe throwing house or an office setting, wherever there's any exposed ductwork, and I see people put duct up and insulate it with bubble wrap. And then you can use a squeegee, flatten it out. Easy as that. Have this little dollar tool around, just comes in handy. It even provides a seal. So, I guess that's another one of my spiels. I like to keep the layers consistent. This is my lower layer, and that right there is my lower layer, so I want that to be consistent. You cut all these at the same length, your lap will end up in the same exact spot, and then in case your piece of duct is exposed, this seam looks pretty damn straight. It's actually kind of warm up here. So what I'll first do is find myself a cavity in between these ceiling joists, and I'll probably punctuate right in the middle, just to be safe. Well, that was a measure twice, cut twice moment. So it starts up a couple, maybe a foot off the ground or so. I guess I'll make my spacing for the clamps maybe about 32 and 64 from the edge. Took my measurements from the edge, 32, 64, and I'll clamp them on those marks. Wasn't that easy? Well, I guess I'll pick a spot. Okay, well, I found it, and I just have enough space, which is good. I'm using a 3/16 masonry bit and a regular drill because I don't have a hammer drill here. My battery's dead in my other one, and the other one I forgot at work. But this will do. Small enough hole. So what's next? Well, before I start running my 2 lengths of pipe up there, I'm going to let my filter box designate where that pipe goes. Because that loft, I'm not doing anything with anyway, so I have a little leeway of what the location is. It won't be too much different, but I'll let this designate, that way I don't have to run any offsets. I'll leave a link at the end of this video to show how exactly I built this. Let's install this first. So I've set a location for this filter box. I'm going to keep the access outward, and I'm going to install some sheet metal gussets on the back side. They will sandwich a roof rafter, so 1 5/8 spacing on center would probably be fine. Oops, the earphone's going the wrong way. Let's clear the cobwebs. $57 3/4 minus the distance to the elbow plus a 3-inch throw. I hope that's right. See? Didn't even catch fire. 8 and 10. So I have a confession to make. I suck. I cut it a little short, but I make couplings in-house. These are about 5 inches wide, and something like this will be able to cover the distance that I need to make up. So if I put it in and take it out about 1 inch, and I put this in and take it out about 1 inch, I can make up that distance right there. Wrap it up with the good old insulation and tape it up, and nobody's ever gonna know.